Good morning.
Hi, everyone.
We are live and awkward as usual. I don't know. Anyway,
Yeah.
what am I trying to do? Today we were going to talk a bit about our story, kind of how we met. And then we have a couple channels to do and we'll see, who's here and maybe we'll pull some cards. We'll see.
Yeah.
But
It was definitely a meant to be situation.
for sure,
Definitely the guys were with us.
yeah, it's really interesting because, sometimes you have a negative experience with somebody and you're like, "Ugh, again?" But
Right.
then later you realize, oh, they brought me together with somebody that I was meant to come together with. And
Yeah.
without that particular person in that situation, it would not have come
Never. Yeah.
together.
We live on opposite ends of the country. There's no way we would have ever met.
No. No, but we both
But,
had a mutual person. I was doing some back end stuff for her, setting up a
yeah.
scheduler, and she was like, "Hey, this isn't what you do, is it?" And I'm like, "Oh no, it certainly is not, but it's something I know how to do."
Yeah.
So I help people with it. And so she kind of zeroed in on like my abilities because she was open enough to know that. And then Joelle had her
I
meeting
took
with
her
her.
class. We took the same class, met someone off of TikTok, and ended up in the same class. And oh, she became my best friend and couldn't do enough for me. And whatever she was having Shauna do, she's like, "Oh, hey, this is Joelle," and
Yeah,
we
yeah.
met
I
like
was
that.
I was I don't know, I don't know, maybe trying to put some piece of a website piece together or something for
Yeah,
her. Maybe an event or something. I don't remember what it was. But there was something and she was like talking about Joelle and, somehow she managed to bring us together.
yeah, and
And then things kind of fell apart. Like she
big
turned
time.
on me. It was
Yeah,
very strange experience, but she did. And I mean, I'm not gonna say that it was 100% negative experience with
right.
her at all. I mean, she was interesting and fun, and
Yeah. Oh,
you
she can
know,
be
I
so funny. Yeah,
oh yeah,
absolutely.
yeah.
And
Well, she was
uh,
present in my life. I mean, it wasn't a negative at all. It was
right.
interesting, and learning from other people is always something I love to do.
Oh, yeah. And
But
she
then,
did also teach me a lot too, while we were talking, and the
yeah,
same thing, just all of a sudden, oh my God, what is happening?
what happened?
I had no clue. And I was
Yeah.
like, okay. And then, like, the longer I thought about it, I was like, she does this to everyone,
Mhm.
and
Yeah, and
listening.
so she did it to me first and then was telling Joelle all these horrible lies
Oh,
about me and things that I supposedly did, which, whatever. I'm like,
right.
"Whatever." And then I saw Rachel in a podcast. So Rachel Chamness at Soundwaves Heal.
Yeah.
She's our mentor, as you all know, and our teacher.
Yeah.
And I had joined her group because I saw her in somebody else's podcast.
Yeah.
And I swear not. I mean, was it same day or something? Joelle just pops up in
I
my
know.
messages and she's like, "Oh my God, it's me, Joelle." And I'm like, "Wait, who's Joelle?" And I was like, "Oh my God, yeah, it's Joelle." And she was like,
Yeah.
"I'm so sorry. I believed what she said, blah, blah, blah." And I'm like, "Oh, please, it's
Yeah,
fine. Who
well,
cares?"
I
I
felt
mean,
bad for believing it, and just
yeah.
when I thought about you a lot after. I was like, "God, how can I, like, find her and just apologize?" And one day I saw you comment on something Rachel had posted. I'm like, "Oh my God, it's it's
I think
Shauna."
it was like the same day I joined the group. It was the funniest thing.
And so, yeah, and so I was like, I kinda went back and forth. I'm like, "Should I message her? Should I not?" I'm like, "Y'all send her to me. Y'all send her back to me, so I need to." And
Yeah, yeah, I hadn't
I
seen
did.
her, so I had no idea that, she was in the group at all. And,
Yeah.
I just get this message in Messenger, and I think thankfully I check those other folders and stuff,
Yeah.
because they don't pop up at you if you don't
Right.
aren't connected with the person. But it's just it's really kind of funny because I mean, when all of that happened with her, for me, I was really hurt. It took me a day or so, but I was like,
Oh,
"That's
yeah.
fine. Be on your way." And you think, gosh, why? Because I had similar things.
Yeah.
I had similar situations with other people in the past where, they wanted me to be their background person and, do the things they didn't want to do and stuff like that, but didn't want me to stand up in power. And what
Yeah,
really would happen was when I stood in my power, that was when they disappeared. And it
right.
wasn't because I was being mean or anything. It was because I was as powerful as them, and that
Yeah,
their ego wasn't, allowing that or whatever. So I'd had a lot of those experiences. And gosh, I mean, how long was it later? A year more?
yeah, more than
I
a
don't know.
year, I
It's been a
think. Yeah,
while.
it was
I
because
moved and
I don't even remember. It was over a year, I think. Yeah, because
yeah,
she,
yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah. It was
it's
just
crazy.
it really
Mhm.
was. It was just interesting. But I mean, to stay with the fact that is how we are brought together.
I know.
It isn't always in a positive way. Like it
Right.
may be designed around something that falls apart,
Yeah.
but here we're really good friends. I mean, I consider us really good
Oh,
friends now. We
definitely.
practice and heal on each other, and we learn together,
Right.
and we laugh at each other. I mean, like we encourage each other.
We
I mean,
talk every day, even if we're not on Zoom. It's
usually
like, you
one of us is bugging the other on something. I know, and Joe has helped me so much,
know,
with
oh,
her healing and
you've helped
stuff.
me too. It taught me so much too. I mean,
The
it's just I sit back and it's like, you always have to find the good in the negative, and it's like if it
Yeah,
wouldn't have been for her,
we would
we
not
wouldn't
have.
be here
We'd have
today.
had to find some other person to bring us
Right.
together. But it was meant to be, you know.
Absolutely.
And Rachel was
Absolutely.
meant to be. Like we both had found Rachel, and she's really done a lot for us.
Right.
If nothing else, in confidence. Because once you have a
Right.
little bit of confidence, then you can realize like what
Uh-huh.
you're capable of, and you know,
How
if
long did
things.
it take you to get me to be on video?
Oh my gosh, I know I'm the reason she's on video at all.
Right.
Good morning, Christine. Good
Good
morning.
morning.
We're talking about the funny way we were brought
Right.
together. Together, torn apart, brought together. It's just so
Like
funny.
it's like if it's
But
meant to be, it's gonna happen one way or the other.
it really does. And,
It's
social media is good for that. You
oh
know, I mean, I think, even my first original hint at anything when there was just this one teacher that just kept showing up on social
right.
media. And I just kept being like, why is this even here? Like, why am I even seeing this? But
Yeah.
drawn to it, like, it's funny how spirit works in
Oh
so
yeah.
many ways.
And there
Um,
was one person that somebody else that I follow is just that I'm like, oh my God, they're so great. And they had talked about their teacher. So I'm like, ooh, let me check her out. And it will not let me hit anything on that person's page. So I'm like, oh, it's just not okay. I will stop. Y'all don't want me going with this person. I've
yeah,
tried for days, like at different times. I'm like, what is going? I'm like, okay, I will
yeah.
not try to get with this person anymore. But okay.
Yeah, really, if you're supposed to come together with someone, it's gonna happen easily.
Yeah.
Like it's just gonna happen.
Right.
They're gonna show up in some way and everything on their site's gonna work.
Right.
If it does not, it's safe to assume, oh, maybe I just need to move on. I've
Right.
got the idea, right? I've got the idea that they're trying to bring me someone, but
Right.
this isn't the someone,
Right.
right? So,
Right.
you know, interesting how
Yeah.
it all can work and come together.
Yeah.
Never discount anything because you just never know.
Right.
And she wouldn't be on video if I wasn't pushing her. I'll tell you that right now. She was like, no. I'm like, I'll just do it. I do it. You do it. So, so funny.
Mm.
So, anyway, that is how we connected.
Right.
And, it's just onward and upward from here, I assume.
Yep. The rest is history.
We're just as goofy and powerful as the next.
Right.
I did pull a card this morning. I have had the goddesses around lately, and I was like, it was clear I was supposed to pull from
Yeah.
the goddess power
It's
oracle.
such a pretty deck. I love
I
those
like
colors.
this deck a lot. Yeah, and it's got great information in the book, although I don't think I'm doing that. I'm not reading the book today.
Yeah.
But we got Hera Alliance. It's number 21.
That's so pretty.
Hera. The problem with these is the name doesn't really show up on the
No.
video, but there she is, Hera. And I read just a touch of the book, and it says she was the wife of Zeus, which I thought was kind of
Yeah.
interesting. And she's all about alliance, good, positive, supportive alliances. So I think we will channel a message from her. And I'm pretty sure the goddesses were talking to Joelle this morning.
Yeah. It wasn't as clear for me. I had to get my pendulum and go from deck to deck,
Yeah.
and I finally landed on the Divine Masters, and Isis
Isis.
came through, and I was like,
Mm,
ooh, I said, I guess it's Goddess Day today.
it is.
So,
It is.
yeah,
At least
and
for now.
she is wanting us to call back our power. Is so
Yeah. Yeah.
that's what she's about, and reclaim your magic. So
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah. And we have
yeah.
to do that regularly, don't we? We all fall off the magic wagon
Right.
sometimes. All right. So why don't I go ahead and start? I'll start with Hera and see if I can bring her in. I didn't think to put anyway. So let's see if we can bring her through. Excuse me. I'm sorry. I still have this cold stuffiness thing. All right. Let's see. Is Hera around? Yes, I am here and I am happy to be here today. We wanted to talk about alliances, and we we would like to comment on your alliance with Joelle, you and Joelle, and your coming together. And this is an example of a divine alliance, of a divine coming together, and to be of service in that alliance. And this is highly beneficial in your world, and it's something that is not happening as frequently as we would like to see. You can be just as powerful standing in an alliance with another, in a shared divine space with another, or with many. You don't always have to stand alone to stand out. You can stand together. And this I wish to share with you today. Be in your alliances. Allow the shared energy. This becomes so powerful, and it is what your world is missing in many areas. So we thank you for coming together in this alliance. As you have described here, it was not a clear, easy, quick path for the two of you, but you have come together because you are amazing beings. You are good humans who care for others, who do not judge harshly. So we thank you for coming together and to share this with the world today. I feel like that's all she had to say. Interesting. I noticed I've started kind of rocking a little. I don't know. Do you do that when you channel? Oh, you're muted, honey.
Sorry. I had to turn my fan on, and I made a lot of noise. But yeah, I've noticed that sometimes I will. It depends on the energy. I think if the energy is really strong, I'll rock.
Is that what? Yeah, I don't know
Sometimes,
what it is
yeah.
because I've noticed that I did it the other day when I did Nemozine. When Nemozine came
Oh,
through,
that was a good one.
I was like felt like I was really rocking. I was
Yeah.
a little bit of rocking with this one and like some pain. For some reason, I keep having it, the energy be kind of a little painful
Yeah.
in the back of my head, which is interesting. It's channels back there. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I'm going blank. There's a chakra back there.
Yeah. Causal?
Yeah, that
The
maybe
causal.
they're just coming through there and it's
Yeah. And, you know, who knows with this cold and,
all
you
right.
know, but anyway.
Yeah.
All right. Tell us, what is
Okay.
Isis
Let's
got
see.
for us today? I have a feeling she has
Let's
more to
bring her
say.
in and see. Okay. She's very strong. Yes, it is time for all of you to call back your power, your magic. Do not be afraid. We have told you this many times. You are very well protected. Do not fear what others say, because it is time for you to stand in your power. And sometimes it is easier to do it together, like you two. But there are times when it is necessary to stand alone and call back your power. And this one did ask earlier if there is a certain way that you need to do that. There is not really. All you need to do is say, I call my power back from every place, time, dimension, and it will flow back to you. You can even ask for it to go through the violet flame if you were worried about things attaching to it, which it won't, but if it makes you feel better, that's quite all right. People have a habit of making things more difficult than they need to be with all these ceremonies that, yes, they are pretty, but they are really not necessary. Simple thoughts, intention is all that really matters. You do not need all the candles, the altars, the crystals. They are really not needed. But if they make you concentrate better, then that is quite all right. But do not feel you have to have them. It is all about intention. If you are ready for your power back, then call your power back. That is all you need to do. Wow. She's kind of forceful there.
Yeah. Well, she is. She's so, I have channeled her
Yeah.
once, I think once
Ooh,
before, and she's very like, her presence is just,
yeah.
it's so, I love the confirmation that I just got
Yeah.
from that, because and I say this all the time, I am simple. And I
Right.
find the most simple tools work for me the best. I
Yeah.
am not against somebody feeling like they need a ritual. You need a ritual,
Oh,
girlfriend, do a ritual. But I am all about, I call all my power back to me from all
right.
dimensions, from all planes, from places I know and I don't know. Bring it all back. It's mine.
Right.
All done. I don't worry about clearing it first.
Yeah.
I never have.
Yeah. Well, it's like she said, you don't have to, but if it
But
makes
if
you
you
feel
feel
better.
better, do it,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. But if you
Absolutely.
forget, don't worry about it
Yeah.
at the
It's
same time.
like we talked the other day, you everything is your own. You don't have to do what other people say is right, or if they tell you it's wrong, then
Yeah,
you know.
well, that's true. There
Yeah.
is no right or wrong. And that's kind of always how I felt, because it
Yeah.
didn't matter if I was doing some big ritual or some little, so like when
Right.
I want somebody's energy to leave me alone, I literally in my head or out loud, depending on where I am, I say, what's theirs is theirs, what's mine is mine.
Yeah.
What's theirs is theirs. I repeat that 3 times and I'm clear.
Yeah.
So if I am with somebody or I leave somebody whose energy is somehow affecting me, I just be like, and what I add to that at most is I send them love and gratitude for
Right.
their presence in my life. And
Right.
it disconnects our
It's
energy
what you're
fields.
comfortable with, really. Because
There's
like
a
when
lot
I
of
first
people.
started on my spiritual thing, my son had something in his room from
Mhm.
things that he had done previously. So I
Mm.
get all these prayers and everything, and I go up there, and do all of this. And, it worked. Now I'm like, get the fuck
Ouch.
out.
Exactly. Exactly. But
I don't even come upstairs. I'm like, look, don't make me come up there. Get
yeah.
out. And it's like,
But had you done that when you didn't believe you could do that, it wouldn't
right,
have worked. So,
right.
we have to realize that we bring in belief systems and confidence and not confidence, right? And that
Yeah.
comes with experience. So we learn. I mean, I used to have these the original teacher I learned from, she was commanding the archangels. I'm like, I'm not
Yeah.
comfortable with that bitch. Like,
Right.
no, I'm just gonna ask them, can you just come help me? Like,
Right.
cool with that. I'm not commanding you to do anything.
Right.
Like, but you have to learn, and you have to, I mean, in a sense, play with it, right? Like,
Right. Find your
I'm an
own way.
experimenter.
And
I wasn't allowed to read anything. I couldn't
wow.
study, right? It was like, hey, play with it. And I'm like, okay, well, that's just kind of who I am anyway.
Yeah.
So that's fine. But it's like, as you come into the confidence and the belief
Right.
system, as those shift, you can get more simple. You
Right.
can just go get out, all
Yeah.
done, right? I mean, and it can be a
Absolutely.
really nasty thing that you're chasing out. But if you just say, you cannot be here,
Yeah.
that's when you command.
Yeah.
You command those. I don't tell them to leave, though. I just transmute them. Don't be bugging anybody else for coming back. You're gone. You're now late. Enjoy your life. Enjoy
Right.
your new life, right? Thank you,
Oh,
Christine. Um, no, I did I channel at all yesterday? I don't think I channeled at all yesterday. I pulled cards for people, but no, not really. Funny. Excuse me. Sorry. What more do you have to say about that? I'm sorry.
oh no, you're good.
Went off
That
on a
was pretty
tangent.
much it. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. I was pulling another card here though. Oh, and I dropped it.
You have another card?
I'll be back. Okay. Whew. They just had me. Whew. Okay. I cannot pronounce this name.
That's okay. Hold on.
Mahavatar Babi. Oh, help me.
Oh, Mahavatar is Babaji is what I say. Hold on, let me see if I can.
Oh,
Mahavatar
he's
Babaji, I believe.
yeah. Are you Googling how to say it?
No,
Huh?
I'm putting his name on the screen, girlfriend.
Oh,
Panama job. Let's see, maybe he'll
all
say it,
right.
and then you'll know.
I was trying to find him in the book here.
Are you
That
channeling him?
is.
What are you doing?
Oh, wait. Let me see. I think I am.
Here's the awkwardness, guys.
Yeah, the total author. Okay, because they put him in the M. I was just trying to see who he was. Oh, he's a deeply respected master yogi who was introduced to the world through the teachings of, I can't pronounce that word either. Uh, he's said to be over 2,000 years old.
Yeah.
Oh, is that? Oh, the author.
Excuse me.
Okay, I apologize. Okay, so okay, I will.
Let's
I guess
just
he
see
wants
what.
me to channel him because I'm sitting here and pull another card. So I'm like,
Yes, he does.
okay. Oh, I think that was for Christine.
That's what I was thinking too. So
Okay.
yeah, thank you
Okay.
for saying that. Because so,
Yeah.
Christy, this is your card.
Yeah. That's why. Okay. I didn't say that, but it like popped in my head.
Well, I was about to ask, did we want to pull a card for Christine
Yeah.
here? And then you said you already pulled a card, and then I was like, okay.
Okay.
Well.
There are many spiritual awakenings happening for you at this time. Make sure to rest, to integrate. Take time for yourself and let it flow. Be open because it will come in many, many ways. Some you may not even realize. The key is to be open and accepting, and it will help integrate faster. Get out and ground, meditate, all the things you normally know to do, because this is a very important time for you, and it will be a miraculous time as well. So keep up the good work and know that we are all behind you and sending you love daily. Whew. Okay, that was
What a
quick.
beautiful message. It's so perfect for
Is
this
it?
year, this time.
Oh.
Yeah, it really is.
I could just see like all these little like look. I don't know what you look like it, but I saw like little like golden lights just going to like her head,
Mm,
like coming in like codes. I guess light codes
yeah,
probably is what.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I would think so.
yeah,
Lots of shifting,
yeah.
lots of things happening.
Be
So
prepared.
be prepared.
Rest when you can.
Miraculous things are coming.
That's awesome.
Yay. Ugh, makes me happy. Aw. Good tears. Good tears.
Oh,
Tears are cleansing.
that's good.
Let them flow.
Yeah,
You are so supported.
absolutely.
So supported for sure.
I liked his energy. I'm gonna have to call him in more. It was like so yogi-ish, just calm and like, ooh, yes.
Yeah, he's an interesting one. He is part of Keepers of the Light too.
Yeah, is
And
he? Okay.
he comes up once in a while in there for me too. I
Yeah.
don't think that I've channeled him though. So
Yeah. I've never even pulled his card before. So that's why I had to look. Who are you?
right?
Sorry, but I like you.
I was like, who is this?
Right.
Yeah, I have a feeling he has some messages for you too. So I would probably look at channeling
Okay.
him again.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I had
for
to
sure.
later.
For sure.
Yeah.
Awesome.
That was cool.
Yeah, so I guess we're kind of at
Tiny
time.
little,
I don't know if you have anything
oh,
else
did you
you
see
want
her other yesterday? Little tiny butterflies. Like, oh, that's awesome.
yeah. She gets some really cool signs.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I wonder if maybe that's part of what you were
Yeah.
seeing
Oh,
was the maybe they were bringing that into her.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool. That is way cool.
Yeah, he is in Keepers. I'm pretty sure he's in Keepers of the Light because
Yeah.
I used that deck a lot when I was doing lives before,
Yeah.
and I know he has come up quite a bit.
Oh, you're welcome.
Yeah, I'm so glad you were here for that.
Yeah,
Awesome.
me too. That was really cool.
Yeah, absolutely. Excuse me. So sorry. One of these days I will not be sick.
But you're a lot better. So,
I feel okay. It's just
yeah,
this stuff. I don't know. It's weird.
that hacking cough hanging. But
Yeah.
have you noticed that's what the coughs do lately, though? They won't go away.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Mm-hmm.
crazy.
For sure. Yeah. At some point it will, but
Yeah.
and we're coming into allergy season too here. So,
Yeah.
you know, I got to figure
Okay.
out. I've been smelling pollen and I don't know if it's coming in or if there's someone here that I haven't figured out yet.
Really.
Me and the smell thing.
Yeah.
Is that clear? What is that
Hard to
clear?
know.
Clear alliance? Clear? I don't know what it is. Elite, I'm not sure what it is.
Yeah.
Anyhow,
Whew.
thank you all
Thank
for
y'all.
being here and watching later. Send love out to each and every one of you. And, if you have ideas for us,
Please.
please speak up. Comment, message
Questions.
one of us if we're connected on Facebook or somewhere else.
Right.
We're super happy to get some topics that maybe
Yeah.
you you want us to throw around a little, and let you know what we do and don't know about it?
Yeah.
We're
Oh,
happy to do
hey,
that.
Jim. I didn't know you were here. You want a card?
Oh, is Jim here?
Yeah, I did see Jim.
Oh,
Oh,
we will see Jim tonight. We
yeah.
have channeling class tonight. And that's the other thing. I did add to our description a little info about Rachel. You know, if y'all are looking for
Yeah.
someone to learn channeling with or what have you,
Ooh, who's that?
look in the description.
Ooh,
You got one for him?
yeah. This one's
He's
cool.
not sure.
I don't think I've ever. Ooh, okay. The blue beans.
Ooh, oh
That was
boy, there's some
cool.
good energy with that one.
I know, I'm getting like
Hold
chills.
on your hat, Jim.
Wounds healed, important information charging up. Okay.
Beautiful.
This is going to be okay. Ooh. Sorry if y'all just heard my son and letting his dogs out. It's kind of noisy.
Can't hear it.
Oh, God. Yes, this is an important transformative time for you as well. You are healing old wounds, patterns, all that you need to move forward. And you do so well in your class. Keep it up, and you can call us in because we do have personal messages for you. Take time for yourself. Keep working. We are so proud. You are one of us, and we want to reconnect with you. Wow. Okay. That was
That's awesome.
that. Wow.
Healing
Quick, but
hypnotism
yeah.
mediumship. Nice. He says he's about to open
Ooh.
his own shop for healing hypnotism mediumship.
Oh, that's cool.
That sounds like a lot of fun. I
Yeah.
someday will complete my Beyond Quantum Healing class and be able to
Yeah.
do some of that. Yeah, you know, Jim, you know, when she held the card up, I just felt like there was a lot of really strong connecting energy in there for you.
Yeah.
So they absolutely want you to connect with them.
Yeah. Because it flew out the deck like, wow.
And the energy around it was really positive and
Yeah.
powerful. So,
I was trying to see if it says it doesn't say where they're from. If the world feels overwhelming or intense, know that hands of light are upon you. Take a moment to retreat to a safe place to cleanse and recharge your energy. Don't feel guilty about it. You don't need to be constantly in the limelight or in the service of others. This is not a time to sacrifice your own well being in order to serve others. Take the time to recharge, observe, and review how you feel.
nice.
That's cool. It's a deeply healing time for you. You have been on this path for a long time and experienced miraculous and healing moments, but now you are going deeper. This is about healing from the inside out.
Mm,
Be open to learning new information and gaining insights about your life that will bring you a deeper state of wholeness and connection with yourself. Cosmic beings are surrounding you now and are leading the way on this ever unfolding journey. Wow.
yeah, that's really cool.
It
What
is
deck is that
cool.
again, honey?
The Divine Masters, Kyle Gray.
Kyle,
I love this
Kyle
deck.
Gray's Divine Masters. Okay.
Yeah.
So, um, anyway, so I like to
Yeah.
let people know what deck it is
Yeah.
just
I'm
because if
sorry.
you want to learn more about it, it might be
Yeah.
easier to connect through the deck.
Yeah.
But that's why I was asking.
Sorry. Yeah. Because
No, no, you're fine. I apologize.
they
That's
didn't
silly.
want me to use another deck. They just wanted me to keep this one. And I love it. I love a lot of his stuff.
Yeah, I like
Mm,
how, well, he's Keepers of the Light. I used that deck a lot
yeah.
for a long time. I mean, and it's so
And
great to
actually,
have
a lot, pretty much everybody in here is from Keepers of the Light. I mean, it's very few different. They're
it.
just,
Yeah, and it's kind of unfortunate I don't have that deck, which you know
yeah.
what that means, right?
I know. I'm sorry. She blames me for buying
I'm
all
a
the new
card
decks.
hoarder. just ordered another one that I get tomorrow that she suggested. Now I'm going to do it again. Anyway.
Okay.
All right. We are going to go, I guess.
Yeah.
And, again, thank you all for
Thank
being here,
you.
being with us. And we really appreciate
Absolutely.
each of you. So thank you.
Okay. See y'all next week.
Bye, all.